Hi, welcome to Nasa Nola TV. We're here with Darren Darby of Nasa Nola. We're going to do a short interview and information on his project, as you can see behind us, his new car. So hi Darren. So can you give us a little bit of information about yourself? What do you do with NASA? How you got involved?
Yeah, I'm right now I'm the TT director for Nasa Nola, and I'm also the assistant regional director. I got involved with NASA from SCCA, used to be an autocrosser, and then when NOLA Motorsports Park was built, they started the Nasa Region, and I moved over and started getting involved in that.
Okay, so how long ago was that? When you first got into car to do some motorsports, about how long ago was it?
Probably 15 years ago.
Okay, awesome. I see you building a new project here. It's BMW,
This is a
right?
1995 BMW M3 E36 chassis. It has a motor swap with a later model S52 3.2 liter motor.
And there's something special about this.
Yep, these are RHD Engineering out of Australia finally made some ITBs for the S and M 50 and 52 for the BMWs. In Europe, this motor would have came with ITBs, but those don't fit the American model. So these guys finally came out one with bolted right on. I believe I was the first set in the country to have them. Something I've always wanted to try. Gave a really good throttle response and also bumped the horsepower about 20 horsepower to the wheels. So been really happy with that. There's a carbon plenum that goes over that, which will go on after we're done. Keep the cold air in. But been really happy with the ITBs. I'm running the MS3 Pro from AmpEFI or Do-It-Yourself Auto Tune. These guys, this was the first production model for the E36 M3. Went up to Atlanta and these guys installed it on there and dyno tuned the car for me and everything. It's been flawless ever since. Really happy with it. Headers, larger cams, like I said, pretty much every bolt-on, pulleys. Last dyno was 304 wheel horsepower on a Mustang. It has JRZ coilovers, all the sway bars and end links and all that good stuff. Delrin or polyurethane everywhere. Inside you can see pretty stripped out. NASA legal cage. The dash, I just recently flocked the dash. It's got a soft to take the glare off of the dash. Built my own dash there with some carbon fiber panels and a Race Technologies Dash 2 Pro digital dashboard. In the middle of installing the fire suppression system and all the switches and knobs and such to make everything work, so I'm in the wiring process right now. I've been working on this project since October. Bought this car out of Ohio. Doug Darby and I went and picked it up in Ohio, brought it home and started the transformation process of all my parts over to this chassis.
You have 15 years in the sport. What car is this in relation to that? How many cars have you had in this time frame?
Probably 6 or 7. This is probably number 7, something like that. Started off autocrossing in a Volkswagen GTI, went to a Miata. I've had a CRX, I've had a Porsche Cayman. This is my second M3. Had an Audi S4. Played around with a bunch of different things and a bunch of different levels of preparation, from full race cars to street cars. This is the reason for the new car. This is my old time trial car that I put in the wall at Barber. It was 86 miles an hour when I went in the wall and bent the chassis. I just wasn't comfortable reusing the chassis because of how it was bent. So we've moved everything over from this car to the new car. That's what the process of this build is. And I went from, this car had a half a cage, just in the back, 4-point, to the new car has a full cage in it. This car was time trial legal. The new car will be race and time trial legal.
There's a little remnants of your business there, right?
Yeah, the old Bagel Meister. Yep, my own bagel shop. I like vintage liveries, and we were trying to play off the Jägermeister, and I just realized it was pretty close, and a friend of mine, Benson Young, cut that graphic for me. We thought it was pretty funny.
For our viewers, generally, what would something cost to build a car, build a track-ready car from scratch at this level?
On the previous car, the black car, I kept a spreadsheet on it, and I had about $20,000 total in that car. But that is a lot of, that's cams, that's the ITBs, that's some fairly expensive individual parts. You could build a competitive E36 M3 for time trials, probably for $10,000, including the purchase of the car. If you went with just the regular bolt-ons and didn't try to go over the top.
Now, you mentioned competitive. Now, what about the DE groups? What would something like that take to get, if somebody said, hey, I'd like to get on track, what do I need? What would they need to get on track just to have some fun?
Any car that passes tech can go to DE. You don't need any special suspension, no special tires, no special harnesses. You just need to pass a general tech, which is tires have tread, brake pads have wear available to them, steering's tight, those kinds of things. So you could take your daily driver on track to do DE to find out whether you like it or not and whether you want to move on from there. That's how I started with DE, was just with a daily driver, and then moved on from there. So it can be very inexpensive. Just show up, don't spend a lot of money on your car, and spend the money on the seat time.
And these are, I take it, all the tracks you've driven at?
That's some of them. I haven't updated that, but yeah, I've been to just about every track in the Northeast, either racing with NASA or endurance racing with either Lemons or Chump Car.
Huh.